how has the Transcultura program helped to amplify this voice?
Okay. I would say, I'll ask a question. You don't have to answer, it's going to be rhetorical. Just think about it. What does it mean when a child is born with the ability to draw? Even before that child learns the language of its mother, right? Because languages, I guess it's the beginning of socializing culture, but when you come to this plane or to this planet with a talent, with something that's universally understood, what do you do with that, you know? And I feel like that was my challenge. That's what I had to figure out. And you know, I grew up in a household that fortunately recognized it, and they encouraged me, and that gave me a lot of, I guess, strength, you know. So I persevered, and I built, and I built, and I went to different, you know, situations to build. And there came a time when I sort of like, I would say flatlined in my country, in my space, where I felt like the reach that I had manifested, like I couldn't go any further. And just at that moment, I started to see the workshops from Transcultura, and it was speaking the language that I needed to hear, that I needed to have an encounter with. And yeah, I did some amazing programs like how to fund your documentary, programs like how to source funding in different areas, you know, how to set up your project in order to make it viable to businesses, to funders, to investors. You know, this kind of information isn't so readily accessible in my community, and yeah, it completely transformed me, and it showed up in the moment when I needed it, right? The moment when I needed to, in a kind of a way, break out of the shell that, in a kind of a way, is the Caribbean. Yeah, the Caribbean is a vibrant, beautiful space, but when it comes to culture, I think we haven't exactly figured out how to make business out of it. And, well, I guess for me, business is very important, but also culture in the Caribbean is about healing, you know? It's about confronting some of the things that exist in our communities that we might not necessarily know how to deal with. But when you put it in some fabric, or when you put it on screen, you know, you get to share it with everybody in the community, and you also get to share it with everybody in the world. And Transcultura really helped me to package my projects and to distribute them to the world. I'm a filmmaker from Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. If you guys are in any way like into cinema, I'm sure you would know who's Akira Kurosawa, who is a legendary Japanese filmmaker. And you might know about Sembène, who is a legendary documentary filmmaker from Senegal, one of the first African documentary filmmakers. And my work now lives where their work lives, you know. I was able to not only distribute my projects to global festivals, I also won the Prince Claus Seed Awards. And well, many of you wouldn't know about this, but in the past few months, one of my projects got licensed by the Criterion collection, you know, so it's something that I never even dreamt of. It's something that I never even like aspired to be a part of, and it's there. And it's really encouraging. It's made me so confident to be able to like take my imagination, bring it into the world, manifest it, and then share it with people and see how the world reacts and responds. And I think, well, the visibility that I received also encourages other people in my community, because now younger guys and girls who might have wanted to, like, you know, invest in culture or pursue these God-given talents, now they have an example. Now they have somebody from their community who they can say, that guy did it, so I can do it too. I think that is the most transformative part about my journey when it comes to Transcultura. And I'm going to be forever grateful.